Hello, I'm JC and welcome. This pick a card reading will be about what creativity will you blossom in. Now for disclaimer, please keep in mind that this reading is for entertainment purposes. This is a general reading, so please maintain balance between your intuition, discernment, and logic, and do not become fixated nor attached to my readings and the outcome. So I decided to change things up a little. I added this toy unicorn here just to spark some creative inspiration and to go with the flow of this whole magical theme of creativity. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm a child at heart. So yeah, here we have 5 piles to choose from. You want to be able to choose however way works best for you, utilizing your intuition, your gut feelings, your instincts, and that may be through one of your 5 senses that you are able to associate with one of the piles. Choose what grabs your attention, what stands out to you, what pulls you in. That may be with the crystals provided here, choosing a number from 1 to 5, even looking at the timestamps to see if a sequence might grab your attention as well. And feel free to choose however many piles you feel guided to do. So let's continue. For number 1, we have here this pink dyed crystal agate. Number 2, this green lace agate. 3, this dark blue agate. 4, this teal blue agate. And 5, this purple dyed agate crystal. If you need more time, please pause the video and let's proceed with your reading. Hello to those of you who chose number 1 with the pink dyed crystal. Let's see what creativity you will blossom in. Alright. So here we have a box, reveal your secret power, childhood home, remember where you're from and who you really are, metamorphosis, trust the process and be patient, becoming cannot be rushed, change is beautiful, church, temple, mosque, recognize your spiritual authority, teeth, take a big bite out of life. We have the Tower, King of Pentacles, Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. We have Page of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting here, first off, is that you're a pure soul. You have innocence to you. You have a childlike nature, a childlike quality that's pure, and brings that sense of hope, gentleness here. I feel like deep down you have attributes, you have talents, you have skills to tap into and to bring it out into the open. Do not keep yourself sheltered here, because the creativity that you will blossom in that will help bring forth amazing transformation is that in regards to spirituality. I feel like you are someone who's really good with communication. You have a voice. You have a knack for speaking to people and getting through to them, getting them to see hope and possibilities here. With teeth, you have a really attractive quality with your voice where you allow to soothe people. You have that charm, you have that charisma, and I feel like with the church, temple, and mosque, I feel that you create this safe environment, this safe space where people can reside in and feel comfortable in and trust. It feels nurturing and reliable, this environment that you create for people. And I feel like you use your spiritual authority with the right intentions. I'm getting here. With the Tower card, I feel like significant change will happen if you were to tap into this power of yours to help assist people. Especially with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this could end up being an occupation of yours. This could end up making you very successful as an entrepreneur. You could establish your own business and utilizing any spiritual creativity. So that could be with divination. That could be being a life coach as well. utilizing your spiritual skills, your talents, your abilities here. And yeah, with the Page of Wands, I'm getting that childlike essence, that youthfulness. You get people to open up to possibilities. I feel like you are someone who's extremely creative. You're full of fresh ideas. Very innovative, very brilliant with your creativity, your creation. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like this may be a new project you want to take action towards. You want to take a chance on, you want to take that risk, but I feel like you're a little worried. You could be a little insecure and introverted, but I'm also getting with the Five of Pentacles that you are going to take a chance and pursue this creative path that is very unconventional, that is not like the standard or traditional norms of society and religion and culture here. I feel like you're going to go your own way. You are a rebel with a pure soul. I feel like you're here to change the status norms of society, or structures, religious structures, or how should I say, traditions that are built on false beliefs and false pretenses, structures that are built out of the ego and toxicity here. I feel like you're here to challenge authority who utilize their power for the wrong means. I feel like you do so in a positive way. I feel like you will be that positive influence and possibly inspiration here. You will speak your mind, you will speak your truth, but I feel like, make sure you do so in an ethical and moral way and with respect here, but I feel like you will take care of that. I feel like even with the Five of Pentacles, you have these humble qualities to you, because I feel like you're someone who struggled in life. You went through hardships, you went through challenges. You know what it's like to be at the other end of the spectrum in regards to wealth and status and high reputation and luxury. I feel like you know that end of the stick here. You know what it's like on the other side. And I feel like it's going to end up changing your world. And you'll realize that you'll end up in a better place than you ever thought possible. I feel like it shows that, you know, people are capable of coming out of this sense of lack and struggle and hardship and becoming successful and wealthy. And it might not be material-wise, but it could feel very spiritual. You feel that spiritual sense of success and hope and fulfillment and what you are doing, that abundance, and feeling that your work is enough, what you do is true to your heart's desires, getting to fulfill that action, getting to follow through with accomplishing that goal, feeling that success, achievement of, you know, pursuing your goal, putting yourself out there, taking action towards it, and feeling that sense of bliss and doing it. Whether you receive compensation for it, income or finances or not, it just feels the world to you. It feels amazing. I feel like you're going to embark on an adventure here. A venture that's true to your soul, your essence, your being. And again, this is something that may also pertain to nostalgia. Something from your childhood that you dreamed of pursuing, of bringing back to life here. It could also be something paranormal, spiritual-wise. Mysticism here. It all varies for each of you, so take what may apply here. Alright, I feel like you are definitely transforming, especially with the Tower card and Metamorphosis. You are creating change for the better, where things either escalate to a material success or not, spiritual success. I feel like you're going to be good. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel in the right place. You're branching out of your comfort zone, but you're still able to take some of that comfort with you through your risk and endeavors and create this safe space regardless. I feel like through this change, through this risk, stepping into the unknown, you're going to create that safe environment to know that it is okay to step into this. It's not as bad as it seems. I feel like you will inspire people and help them to shift their perception and open their eyes to this possibility. I feel like wonderful outcomes and opportunities will arise due to this in due time. It's a process. It's going to take some time. Things won't happen quite quickly. It could be that you won't achieve material success right away as you would have hoped for. It's a process. I feel like it's going to take some time, but regardless, I feel like you're being understanding of the situation. You're being humble about it. You're not keeping yourself in this stagnant energy or sense of lack and insecurities and doubts and worries overcoming you. You're not letting your pride get the best of you. I feel like you're going to put yourself in a better mindset and a better place, filled with hope and optimism here. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like you're going to be honest, true, authentic, and pure and positive to this creativity endeavor. I feel like you're going to be really good with your speaking skills. You're going to be able to talk through to people in the right ways, being ethical. I feel like be very moral, but still able to bring something childlike that helps to bring back nostalgia for people. You could work with something that could involve like toys, figures, doing toy reviews with kids. You could work well with kids. Do something creative within your daycare. You could work within a daycare. I feel like you could be creative in that sense, or you're just someone who's going to get really creative with your spiritual endeavors here, your spiritual practices, projects. I feel like there's so much that resides within you that needs to be let out and explore, and I feel like you're going to take the time to explore yourself, know who you are, know what works for you, know your creativity, and get in touch with your inspiration and your ideas and make it come into fruition here. So that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. I feel like material success will come your way. You will definitely put in the hard work, dedication to this. This is something that you are loyal and faithful to. You are committed. You are dedicated. You are devoted. You will persevere. You have that energy and stamina. I feel like doing this is something that makes you feel really young, like you are tapping into that perspective that you are as young as you feel in regards to something you want to be creative with. Don't let your age restrict you. If you want to also get in touch with jewelry or creating something for kids that might bring them joy even, or even doing like spiritual jewelry or what creative endeavor that may evolve with spirituality, like you can get in touch with that. And I feel like it lights up your world. It makes you feel young again. It makes you feel hope and that possibility. No matter what age you are, I feel like you still have that potential and that power, that opportunity to be successful in your life. Even now, even at whatever age, current age you are, you still have a lot left in you that's still contained, that needs to be revealed, needs to be open, needs to be brought out of you and immersed within your environment, within your world, within your essence once again, and to let that creativity and those ideas flow through you and to take action upon it. I feel like it is essential and imperative to your well-being to get involved in this, because it's allowing you to take power over your life, over your well-being. It's allowing you to take better care of yourself, taking action for the right means and what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what makes you ecstatic and eager to accomplish here. So that's what I'm getting. Let me know if this resonates with you. Feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so for more messages and insight. Let me know if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. And remember to be patient with this process. You know, it's going to take some time for things to turn in your favor, but I feel like regardless, you're going to continue, be consistent with this. You have that energy, you have that stamina, you have that eagerness and youthfulness towards it. You're tapping into your inner child. I feel like that's going to allow the creative juices to flow through you. And I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 2 with the green lace crystal. Let's see, what creativity will you blossom in? Okay, so we have flood, express the ocean of your emotion. Flying, arise and see a higher point of view. Union, you have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. Shopping, pay attention to what energizes you. Guide, follow in the footprints of greatness. Queen of Swords, the Lovers, Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so it could be that you're someone who's going to inspire people with your creativity. And I feel like with Union here, the Lovers, this could be within the media, a social platform, networking, however that may be. I feel like you're going to establish your own business. I feel like you could be an influencer, blogger of sorts here, or even vlogger. Let me see what I'm getting here. I feel like with having unwavering faith in your spirituality, you could be someone who could be a spiritual teacher, spiritual leader, a life coach. For some of you that may apply here. I feel like you're really good with helping people, motivating people, getting people to shift their perception, getting people to care about themselves and their feelings, their emotions. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you speak truth. You're very nurturing with what you speak. You're very nurturing and caring with the wisdom you share with people. You bring forth guidance. You help people to follow their heart's desires. I feel like you're someone who could end up traveling to places, inspiring people to see hope and possibilities that, hey, you can travel too. I feel like you can end up having your own boutique here, your own retail shop. Let's see. Yeah, being your own boss, manager, a high position here within an occupation. You are someone who takes really good care of your company, your business, your organization for the better here. A lot of wisdom coming through, especially with the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you are someone who knows what it's like to be an introvert, to be sheltered, to keep yourself isolated, but I feel like you're going to branch out. And I also feel like you're going to connect with a significant soulmate that will help assist you in your project and your endeavors. You guys could end up traveling together, doing a vlog together about your travels and going to certain places, knowing where to eat, knowing where to have fun, the best places to dine, the best places to stay in. I feel like you could work with like hotels or Airbnb. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. My bad, but hopefully you get what I'm saying here. I feel like you could blog about these places or vlog, inform people of how to do this the right way, how to be safe and cautious as well. Let's see what else. Like, yeah, I'm getting traveling. And I feel like you guys might work together within the media. Like, you guys are pursuing something that's fulfilling for you, because I'm getting with the flood, express the ocean of your emotion. Like, you're getting in depth with what is true to your heart's desire, especially with the Lover's card here. For some of you, you could be really good with talking about love and talking about how to find the right person for you, meeting your love, knowing who your love is, You could be like a matchmaker type of person, or helping people to manifest love in their life for the right reasons. I feel like you're going to be this spiritual influence for some of you, or someone just who's an influence in general, like an influencer, in particular to your creativity here. I feel like you're someone who could be very appealing and attractive as well, very sensual with your ways, and seductive with the Queen of Pentacles, because she is so nurturing. Again, you have that also maternal or paternal energy to you. You are receptive, you are very creative, you are open to ideas and being innovative and creating them and watching it grow and prosper here. You plant these ideas that are like seeds, and you definitely nurture and take care of them to help them grow, and it allows you to embrace abundance here, your cornucopia, your own abundance. I feel like you are open to learning, to, again, receiving ideas, inspiration, to creating something of your very own that's true to your heart, your essence, your being. And I'm also getting, Guide and the Hermit. Very synchronistic. It definitely correlates with one another. I feel like you are someone who inspires people, who helps people to, follow their dreams, their passions, their goals, is what I'm getting here. I feel like this is something that's also very much divinely guided. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so for more depth, insight, and messages pertaining to this matter. Let me know if this resonates with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 3 with the dark blue agate crystal. Let's see, what creativity will you blossom in? Okay, so here we have color, express your true feelings, departed loved ones, you are loved more than you'll ever know. Cycles, we are all becoming, surrender to your changes, release your field, trust this powerful process. Cell phone, polish your communication skills. Dog, be your own best friend. We have the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles, Mystic, revels in intimate union with the divine. Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, the creativity that you will blossom in probably has to do with mysticism. But I'm getting here that you may doubt yourself, but don't, because there is confirmation here, or indication here. You want to make sure you have, facts and logic to back up your the confirmations, to make it a confirmation, sorry. But I'm getting here that you are very creative. You have so many skills and talents you can tap into. You don't have to just settle with one thing here. Create the platform that applies to all your interests and needs and wants and desires. And with departed loved ones, I feel like you are also a medium. You have your clairs activated. You are really good with channeling and connecting to conscious energy of those who are living and departed, in higher beings, even starseeds. Esoteric celestial beings here. And with cycles, I feel like you're good with learning lessons, being open to learning lessons, seeing the lesson in all things, seeing the beauty in all things, even the blessings in disguise through chaos and difficult circumstances. You are someone who can see the wisdom behind it all and gather it as forth guidance. We have cell phone. I feel like you are someone who's really good with your communication skills. I feel like you are progressing. I feel like the more you develop your confidence in your potential, your power, your attributes, your spiritual abilities and skills, the more that confidence will help exhume that power within your voice, and allows you to speak more clearly and be certain about what you are speaking. And with dog, I feel like you're going to establish a really positive connection with yourself, as well as with the divine and with other people. I feel like within the media as well with cell phone here, you could really help to grow and prosper your creativity. I'm getting the sun here, so there's this possibility for you to definitely acquire attention from people and admiration. You are someone who brings forth hope, positivity, and clarity, and you spark joy into people's lives. You are this beacon of light, utilizing your spiritual abilities for the highest good here. I feel like you do your best to help people, to help bring people closure and peace. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, you are very skilled with this. But not only are you skilled with this, you are very talented and skilled with other attributes within you in regards to whatever creativity you definitely are intrigued by or interested in. I feel like you could definitely progress those skills as well and tap into the skills that are already embedded within you, such as your attributes for certain other appeals within creativity. Once again, with Queen of Wands, you are the master of your creation. You are very creative, again, with the Eight of Pentacles. And with color, you are supremely creative, that you have the capacity to adapt to whatever creativity you wish to partake in or participate in. I feel like you could be a singer, an actress, an artist, a painter. Let's see, you are very flexible, adaptable, you can adjust, and you definitely can handle things really well with grace and with diligence here. You are really good at manifesting your desires into your reality. And with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, don't doubt yourself and be patient with this process. Things may not happen as quickly as you like, but be consistent with your efforts and be persistent and persevere through any challenges and obstacles and handle it with grace, because you have that quality within you, you have that power within you, and you will reap the fruits of your labor. You will definitely see your efforts pay off. You will definitely gain that recognition, but not in an egotistical sense. I feel like you will see how much of an impact you will make on people. Making people here. I feel like you also have this seductive nature. You are someone who's very beautiful inside and out. I feel like that will take an appeal to people. You could also get involved with cosmetics, beauty here. Let's see. And be an influencer as well in regards to spirituality. You could even use your looks or your aesthetic to appeal to people and to help them and to get through to them as well. You could work really well with divination. You have power to you, and you will be an inspiration and a force to be reckoned with. I feel that you will definitely empower people as well. You are empowering here. You exude this confidence and authority, and it shows how graceful and adept you are with your skills. It almost seems unrealistic and unnatural, but it is natural. It's embedded within you, and it definitely is quite attractive. You have this charisma and charm. You have this allure. I'm getting here as well. Don't doubt yourself. I feel like in due time, you will see how well your efforts have paid off, how well that your efforts have, created this environment for you. Be consistent, don't give up, be patient, and don't think about, what could go wrong. I feel like you, even if things do go wrong, you have the power to make it better. You have the power to put in the work and effort to change things for the better. I feel like you are someone who could also provoke and invoke change in people as well. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You're going to have this power over people. It's like you put them in a trance, or you could hypnotize them, but I feel like you do it for the right reasons. Like, I don't think you're trying to purposely or intentionally, like, hypnotize people in the wrong direction. I feel like you definitely make sure that you do so with respect. You do what you do with respect and integrity and with morals here. I feel like sometimes I'm getting like the limelight might get a little bit the best of you at times, but I feel like you're able to buckle down and remember your roots and see, you know, what it took to get where you are, where you will be. I feel like you realize that you had to start small, and if you do end up being really successful, you'll see where you began and how much of a difference and much of a change has occurred, and to remember to respect how you began and respect how other people will start and how people will change for the better. I feel like you will definitely learn to, you know, maintain your humility, be humble and considerate about all aspects and within life here. But yeah, I feel like you definitely will put in the hard work, even to polish your skills with, as it states, with polish your communication. I feel like you will polish your skills in general here. You will still do your best to excel and expand your awareness, your mind, your intelligence, and your craft and your attributes, your skills, etc., and so forth. So that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. Again, you will be open to learning lessons, seeing the lessons in all things, to find that balance and structure and confidence and power and utilize it for the right reasons. I feel like you will work out of love and out of a higher power here. And I feel like you're really good with being innovative and receiving brilliant ideas, especially with the help and the assistance of the divine. So yeah, I feel like you do bring people that hope and possibility as well. You will be that inspiration. You will handle things responsibly and be practical and productive where necessary. You have that energy and stamina to be consistent with your efforts, and the gracefulness to, you know, see things through and to make things prosper accordingly, to make sure that things become efficient and substantial here and the right means. So yeah, let me know if this resonates with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so for more depth, insight, and messages here to this matter. And thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 4 with the teal blue agate crystal. Let's see what creativity will you blossom in. Alright, so here we have animal, embrace your wild side. Family, explore your sacred root system. Sanctuary, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Angel, tap into your higher wisdom. School, examine your beliefs about being tested. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords. God, benevolence and compassion. Recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So I have a feeling that you are someone who could be really introverted, but all of a sudden you're going to transform so significantly that you become someone who is in the spotlight, who grabs people's attention significantly here. I feel like you're also someone who has this mystical quality about you. You're also someone who has this innocence and purity to you, but I'm also getting with the angel card that you are someone who's very wise, compassionate. You could be a light worker, but I feel like regardless of that, I feel like you're someone who brings this healing touch to people, but I feel like you're so much of an introvert, you're going to branch out of that comfort zone. You're going to evolve, you're going to transform, and definitely grab people's attention like no other here. I'm picking up on. In regards to your creativity, I feel like you're going to receive this massive support, and it's something that you're definitely tapping into that's completely unexpected and different from what you are accustomed to or what you normally do. It's something that could be very unconventional. Especially with the animal card, you're tapping into this wild side. I feel like what you have to share with people in regards to your creativity is very inspiring. It's very educational or informative here. Let me see what else. I feel like you're going to be this inspiration, a source of inspiration in people's muse. I feel like when people look at you, they look at you and think like you're from another world. Like there's no way you could be real. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you're out of this world. You could be a starseed. An earth angel, even. I feel like your wisdom and your positive intentions have a way of getting through to people. You have this childlike quality, perhaps. I feel like you bring something into people's world, into people's life that reminds them of something from their past. It gives them nostalgia, but for the right reasons here. Like, it's very positive. You help people tap into their inner child. I feel like you could be very playful as well, very caring and kind. With the Four of Cups, you could be a channeler. You're able to channel messages from angels. I feel like people look at you and think of you as an angel. You are someone who helps inspire people and help to motivate them in the right direction. I feel like when they look at you and they see what it is that you do, like you have this thorough and this precise divine connection with God, with a higher power that you associate yourself with. Like they see you and they know like you are very much connected, intertwine with the divine and the higher power. Like you speak through from him, like he speaks through you. That's what I'm getting here. Like a higher power could speak through you. And I'm also getting with the Four of Cups, you could be a channeler as well. You have channeling abilities. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you're going to gain massive success here. I'm not sure as to how exactly with your creativity, but I feel like you're going to come up with something that will spark a chain reaction that will be like rapid fire. I'm getting here. That may not be the case. Again, this is a general reading. It's going to apply differently to each of you in some degree or capacity here. But I feel like you're definitely going to have supporters with school and family. You're going to grab people's attention. You're going to utilize your creativity for the positive means, for the right intention, especially with you being so benevolent and compassionate. You definitely work with an internal and external force. You work in the means beyond, you know, yourself. Like you do so in a selfless way as well. This isn't just about you. It's also about all of us together. You create this community in this safe place, this sanctuary where people can rely about what it is that you do and what you have to say. I feel like you're reliable in this space. I feel like people can confide in you. They feel comforted by you and what it is that you do that sparks, you know, inspiration and within them and hope and possibility as well. But I'm feeling like there's something unique about you that's different from anyone else that just creates this magical sense of, you know, possibility. Like, there's magic in this world. Like, you bring something magical into people's lives that taps into their inner child and makes them feel safe and comforted. It makes them feel like they're at home. That's why I'm also getting here, like, you could be a starseed to help those who are also starseeds, or who are also very sensitive and are empaths. You create this environment to help people to adapt and adjust to their circumstances, and to, master their spiritual abilities and their empathic abilities as well. Like, you find a way to make people feel like they belong in this world and that they have a purpose, which they do. Like, you make sure that you help people to see the positive aspects in life, and to see the beauty in all things, even through turbulence and turmoil. I feel like you have a way of doing that to people, getting them to shift their perception as well. You bring hope. You make people, you bring hope to people, like, as if they were a child, and their eyes light up. Like, you bring magic to their world like no other. And I feel like that will lead you to being very successful. Like, you have this power to you that's magnificent. Like, you know how to tap into it. You know how to bring out the best in people. Get them to move in a better place, to have a better mindset here. That's what I feel like it's going to be. Like, you could be someone very surprising and shocking to people, but I'm also getting here, like, you're going to be surprised about how much of an effect you're going to have on people for the better. I feel like there's going to be surprises coming way in regards to your creativity here and how you affect people. Let's see. But I feel like with this Four of Cups, like, you know how to channel. You are capable of channeling with a higher power. Like, it's really impressive here. So that's what I'm getting here. Like, you could be very spiritual, but it doesn't have to be spiritual. You're just someone who receives epiphanies, and you create something that is very magical and childlike that appeals to people. This could do with animals. This could do with mythical creatures. This could do with something that you enjoyed within your childhood, and you bring it back to life and get people to, feel that nostalgia and that nurturing energy and that, fun times and hope and possibilities. You get people to feel young again as well, is what I'm getting here. Like, they're learning all over again, like, reminding about the good times from their past and from, like, when they were a child, maybe in school. Like, they used to have fun with this, and somehow you bring it back into their world, and it just brings forth excitement and enthusiasm. Like, it's a nice escape from their reality, in which circumstances are complicated, but you don't necessarily distract them fully from their reality. You find a way to help them cope with their reality and to better handle the situation of what's complicated, what's complex within their surroundings and environment. You bring that hope. You instill that within them. So that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. I feel like with this creativity, it could be whatever. You just have this magical touch. Even this alchemist touch. Where you light up whatever it is that you do, and it sticks. Okay. It just grasps on to people, and they definitely enjoy it. So that's what I'm picking up on here. You could work within the media as well, or traveling, something to do with travel, volunteer work even, service. That's very uplifting and positive here. Excuse me. Again, like, you know how to tap into the divine as well with God, and even with the Wheel of Fortune. You could be really good with fortune telling and predictions, I'm getting here, divination especially, or prophecies, etc. I feel like you're really good at that. Like, I feel like it's going to be surprising how spot on and accurate you can be with your channeled messages. That's what I'm getting as well. So let me know if this resonates with you. Like, you're also tied into your roots, your humility, your traditions as well. I feel like you have that balance of being unconventional and trying new things, but also respecting your traditions and cultures. And, you know, for anyone really, I feel like you're very open-minded, very multiverse, and even multi-talented. You could be really good with connecting with animals even. You could be like an animal whisperer, or whatever it is, like, you know how to work well with animals. You may have an aesthetic for mythical creatures, etc. Like, you bring this magic to life. And people. You could work with, again, like animals. You could work with, like, animals of the past. Like, you might be into dinosaurs and all that matter. It varies for each of you here. This is a general reading, but take what may apply, leave what does not. Switch it up if you have to. Flip it to your means, what makes sense in this scenario, in this interpretation here. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this, if it resonates, if it has helped or healed you. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 5 with the purple dyed agate crystal. Let's see, what creativity will you blossom in? Alright, so we have X, reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. Food, eating, being mindful of the thoughts you are ingesting. Reconciliation, remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. Key, seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. Job, love what you do and do what you love. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. 6 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting here with this reading, that the creativity that you will blossom in may have to do with nutrition or food, being a chef, a caterer, a baker. This is something that you enjoyed doing as a child, especially with X and reconciliation. Even the 5 of Cups. I'm getting like you had this nostalgia for doing this because when you were younger, it consumed your soul and it feed your soul. It made you feel alive and you thrived and enjoyed doing it. I feel like this is key here. This is clarity to letting you know, like, hey, go back into that. I feel like there's something here. There's a potential here for it to, you know, prosper. I feel like you can be productive and practical and make it something as your career, your occupation in the present moment. Like, you can go back to this and, you know, vamp it up again, revive it to its full potential here. Like, it doesn't have to stay in the past. Why should it? You have the power and you can establish the resources to make it happen once again. I feel like you enjoy being of service to people by providing them good, comforting meals and sweets that just fills up their world with joy. It brings back nostalgia, positive memories. Like, you can do that with your food that you create. You definitely have a knack for appeasing their taste buds here. If you're into, you know, being really good with cooking, let's see, you could be really sorry, I can't even speak right. My apologies. You could even be good at, you know, making shakes, ice cream, etc. I mean, there's so much here that may apply to you, so take what may resonate. I I feel like you enjoyed having fun. This is something that you love to have fun in, but you could also take it seriously. You could have also done it professionally, and I feel like this is the opportunity for you to do so. Make it something professional. I feel that you'll be able to excel in this. This is what's going to help you to blossom. Why can't you do what it is that you love as your career? You have that possibility, you know? Go for it. I feel like this is your confirmation. Like, why be held back? I feel like you can create anything you so desire in this present moment with what you have. Especially, you can become innovative and, you know, get your ideas flowing and be inspired and create something of your own once again. You can do it with basic, simple steps in the moment, I feel, as well. And I feel like in time you can progress and establish more resources if needed here. But yeah, get back in touch with your inner child and this creative pursuit from your past. Bring it back to life again, because I feel like there's a reason why it keeps coming up. And it's like letting you know, like, hey, this needs to be reevaluated. And it needs to be taken into consideration and brought into your present moment and circumstances here. Because I feel like it was disheartening when you couldn't do it again. When you couldn't get in touch with this. Nothing else could compare or feel ever so stimulating and fulfilling when you were baking something or cooking something. You know, holding that pan, holding that kettle, whatever tool that resonates with you, it sparked power and magic, creating something that could bring magic into people's worlds with, you know, their taste buds. Like, you enjoy serving food, creating food, making food, something that was fun to do as a child. And you can even do that now. No matter your age, you're still here in the present moment. You can still, you know, make the most of it. There's no limit. There's no age restriction here. I feel like you will end up being very successful. You will go for it, and you will sever and conquer your insecurities and fears and worries. You're not going to let them get the best of you anymore or hold you back in this matter. You're no longer going to be intimidated by, you know, other people's skill set. You're no longer going to compare yourself to other people. You're going to tap into your own power and make something of it. No matter what, I feel like you are going to see this through. You're no longer going to let your sensitivity get the best of you. I feel like you can utilize it as your strength here, to know that you are not alone and you can connect with other people to make the best of your choices with what you have now and what you can in the moment. I feel like you're going to learn to adjust, to adapt, to even multitask here. Even when things are chaotic, you're going to find a way. You're going to persevere. You're going to adapt to your circumstances and situations, no matter how chaotic or difficult and complicated it may be. You're going to see this through. You're not going to, you know, give up. You're not going to quit. You're not going to surrender. You're going to put your heart and soul into this. And you're going to make sure that you prevail, that you accomplish this goal, that you get it out there, that you get it done. Because you're no longer going to hold yourself back. You're going to see that you are deserving. And you can still have fun in the moment. You can still bring that joy, that spark of joy within, you know, complicated circumstances. Who says you can't? It's your life. You're going to live it to the best that you can, to your ability. And, you know, pursuing your fulfillment, living your fulfillment, being happy because you are deserving of it. You know, if other people can do it too, why can't you? You're no longer going to stay stuck in that envy. You're going to snap out of it and get to work. And get started on what you are passionate about, what it is that, you know, is true to your heart, what brings joy into your heart. You're going to get back into the rhythm of that beat and flow with it and make things work. And don't also get too frustrated or let it get the best of you in these complicated times. I feel like you'll learn to work with the situation and to cope through it. I feel like you'll find what works for you, the right timing, the schedule, the tools, etc. I feel like you're going to have that support and opportunities to assist you, especially when you're getting in touch with who you truly are, your true nature. And I feel like the divine can work with you, with especially the universe. Put your intentions out there, let it be known what it is that you so desire, and I feel like you will establish this co-creation with the divine. They will help assist you and work with you in manifesting this into your reality, but I feel like you will be putting the effort to making this come into fruition, because it's also on you, and you're definitely going to play your part. Don't stress yourself or worry how things will come about. I feel like if you have that faith and you see your potential, you see your power, you see your attributes, your skills within this creativity, I feel like you're going to get things done. You're reconnecting with yourself, that lost part of yourself, that lost aspect of your soul that you put away, that you locked away, that you thought may be inconvenient, but no longer will you do that. No longer will you keep yourself in that box. You will keep yourself restricted and restrained. You're letting it out for the better here, because it does you good. It does you service. And I feel like you will be inspiring and influencing other people around you to do so the same. I feel like you're going to gain that clarity. And this doesn't have to be with food. Whatever it is that nurtures your soul, that you enjoyed getting in touch with, especially from your past, I feel like you're going to bring it back. And sorry for the lighting, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like, you're ready to get to work. You're ready to put this in service, to take action, to make things happen. But also be patient with the process. Once you start, you know, learn what works with you. But don't expect yourself to get things done right away. You know, it's going to be a process. You know, take things step by step. Don't get too carried away or easily overwhelm yourself, because that will just stress you out and lead things to disaster, and you don't want that. Just know, like, expect what is to be expected here in the matter. You know, there's going to be, you know, circumstances that happen that are out of your control, but learn to work with those circumstances. Learn to work around it. Be mindful of your actions and choices as well, and how to get things done. And I feel like you'll get the gist of it, and things will work in your favor when you learn to adapt to your circumstances and with what you can do and what you can't in the moment. But you're going to see this through, and you're going to get this done, I feel, because this is something that is in tune with your creativity, and it's in tune with your soul, your being, your vitality. I'm getting here. So let me know if this resonates with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so for more insight, depth, and messages in regards to this matter. And yeah, thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care.